Hey, how you doing? This is Brandon Nicholson, Executive Director of the Hidden Genius Project. No, I'm just playing. Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm here to give you a little bit of background on what you're going to be doing this Saturday, as it's interview day for our 4th immersion cohort. And so you may have done interviews at work, perhaps for another youth program, perhaps for a favorite nonprofit somewhere. But what you should know is that this is going to be maybe a little different from what you're used to. We have been around since 2012, and we've been working with young men intensively for a minimum of 15 months, helping them build software, be entrepreneurs and leaders. And so, as we've been doing this, as we've been putting in all the time and energy and sweat and all the resources, we've definitely held true to our mission to work with our target population, black males, and to really target young men who, one, could really use the help, and two, are ready to make that commitment to hang in there and really develop. So I wanted to give you a little bit of background about what's going to happen on Saturday and really what we're looking for. So without further ado, I can just share with you first, we'll be interviewing about 40 to 50 young men, the majority of whom will be from Oakland and other parts in the East Bay. They'll be coming to you from private schools in the area, public schools, even a couple folks who are homeschooled. And they have a variety of backgrounds. They'll be rising 9th through 11th graders. And so they'll have varying levels of confidence and experience. Some of them might have never done an interview before. Some of them might have never been in a youth program before. So we just wanted to give you a few things to think about as you approach the big day on Saturday. First and foremost, the best thing you can do is have a great time on Saturday. Have fun, enjoy this opportunity to get to meet young people, and really do your best to help just engage them and help them feel comfortable. And so, if nothing else, you can be compassionate and patient and find the humor in awkward moments, and that's really going to help both of you have a better time. We wanted to cover a couple things. Just so you know, the Hidden Genius Project Immersion Program doesn't target the highest flyer, so to speak. So we're not looking to find all the future presidents of America. We do believe that some of these young men are definitely capable of being future presidents, even without the best grades or the sharpest backgrounds. But ultimately, right now, we're not looking for all 4.0 students or young men with the most impressive resumes. What we are looking for can be boiled down really to just a few core components. First, we want a young man who's excited about the opportunity of being able to build technology or build his own venture, and even someone who's just excited about the opportunity to be part of a really strong peer network of black males who are in a safe space learning together. This young man is also able to show that he understands the commitment he's about to make. So this is not just a summer program. We ask young men to commit for a minimum of 15 months. It amounts to about 800 hours of programming. And so that can seem like a long time for these guys. A lot of them, that's a 10th of their lifespan to date. So, if they say, look, this is something I want to do or something I know is important in my life, then that's important. What you might look out for is indications that maybe someone else in their environment or community wants it more than they do. That could be their parent, that could be their teacher or an advisor or coach, what have you. It doesn't mean that they should not be in our program, but we have limited resources. The only reason we can, or we have to do this process is because we don't have the resources to serve everyone. So maybe this isn't for them this year, and maybe there's something else we can do with them or something else we can help them do that will help them pursue their goals outside of our immersion program. We would also mention that problem solving is at the root of what we do. Even as we teach young men to build technology and software, they have to be able to solve problems. That means they have to be able to be comfortable being uncomfortable, right? They've got to recognize that it's important to encounter hardship and overcome it, be that in their code, be that in their classroom, be that on the walk home. And so we're looking for young men who can understand that they know that life is going to throw them some curveballs and that this program might throw them some curveballs, but they seem willing and ready to take on the challenge. Beyond that, we wanted to let you know that even though we're not targeting all 4.0 students or all high flyers, so to speak, we definitely go after young men in what we call the chunky middle, the guys who are kind of maybe in the middle of the road in their classroom. Sometimes they may not even be seen in their classrooms. They might even be decent students, but they just don't jump out at you. That's okay, right? We're not looking for all the guys who can say yes ma'am, no ma'am, or all the guys who say mine instead of mines, or have a firm handshake. We're going to see some variations, but what we are looking for is a strong, heterogeneous group that can support one another. And so it's really important to have guys from different backgrounds. Some of them are going to have no parents in the home. Some of them are going to have 2 college-educated parents in the home. And it's great to have both of those guys. You know, many of them share experiences, be it the guy walking to school from a low-income background, or the guy walking home in a more well-off environment, community, and you know, the police might stop one of them on the way to school, and the police might stop the other on the way home because they don't believe he lives in that neighborhood. So we're trying to create a safe space for them to learn from each other, work together, and be each other's support networks so that they can actually thrive together. And so ultimately, we're asking you, through the materials that we share with you, to be intentional and be thoughtful about how to parse this out and identify people that you think would really benefit from this opportunity. We're super excited and grateful and thankful to have you participating with us, and we will see you soon. Thanks a lot. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday.